I do not believe that the left has any specific person that can mirror the efficacy, the efficiency, and the effectiveness of someone like a Nick Shirley. They want to be. They want to be the person that uncovers fraud, that uncovers criminal activity, which is, I think, why you see so many of these protesters out trying to sort of shoehorn a crime that ICE has committed against people, whether it be civilians or otherwise, and yet they can't really find them. In fact, they act so overly aggressively that they end up giving ICE a reason to act aggressively against them. Not only that, they tend to act aggressively in a way that makes normal U.S. citizens who are counter-protesting them act out in violent fashion as well. Investigative journalism used to be something that the left was actually very good at, but has since sort of substituted that for loud, angry screeching in the streets, with no clear hierarchical structure or leadership other than George Soros pumping them money so that way they don't have to work at Vaughn's. Keep in mind the majority of these people who are protesting ICE and saying what happened to Renee Good was murder are the same people who cheered Charlie Kirk's death, his assassination, his murder at the hands of a trans radical ideologue who didn't like the fact that he was practicing his version of freedom of speech. Not only that, his upkeep, his defense of Christian values and American idealism. These people don't actually believe in anything when you think about it. They really just believe in themselves and their feelings and their emotions, and they don't really have a good understanding of what truth is, of what objective morality is, and yet they use language that seems to suggest that they have the upper ground. They don't have an understanding of the law. They don't have an understanding of how their actions are legal or illegal. The only thing they seem to really understand, and it's a misunderstanding, is that Orange Man is bad. And therefore anything he does is bad. And that includes enforcing laws that were set long before he ever signed any executive orders in his entire life. Forget about the reasons why we should enforce our border and have a good immigration policy. That's a video for another time. But the left can't even appraise this situation accurately. They don't have a good grasp. And you know what? I feel kind of sorry for them. I'd really like to see their tears for Lake and Riley as much as they've shed tears for Renee Good. But they're hypocrites, and so what do you expect?